Kolkata is a place where you find the best of cultures. The alluring old charm and the beautiful modern aspects have made this city pretty different from the other metropolitan cities. The people in Kolkata are emotionally driven and culturally enriched and tends to have a special appreciation for art and literature. Durga Puja is the biggest festival of Bengalis and it is one of the major social events of India. It is particularly popular in West Bengal. Bengalis consider Durga Puja as a wonderful festival celebration to reconnect with the family and friends. The pandals are so beautifully decorated. The artists turn every possible imagination to a reality. Colorful lights and fabulous decoration make Kolkata into a fairy tale. The Durga Puja is the biggest festival of Bengalis, which is celebrated across the world by the communities of Bengalis residing both in Bengal and elsewhere. It brings together the whole community in celebration of the homecoming of their eldest daughter. While Devi Durga is predominantly worshipped as the mother goddess of the Hindus, for the Bengalis, she is their eldest daughter. The 6 days of Durga Puja are equivalent to a daughter's visiting her father's abode once a year.
Devi Durga descended the earth to slay the demon Mohishashur, the buffalo demon who had the boon that he could not be defeated by any man. When he waged a war against the gods were unable to defeat him due to the boon. Thus they created a goddess, Devi Durga, who killed Mohishashur and caused the triumph of good over evil. The mythology not only reinforces the power of good but also portrays women to be extremely powerful. It was ultimately a goddess who could deliver earth from the hands of the evil when the mighty gods fell short. The Bengali Durga Puja derives on this version of the myth but celebrates Devi Durga's coming to earth as a daughter's annual visit to her father's house from her husband's abode. The Bengalis worship Devi Durga in her Mohishashur Mordini form with her 4 children on 2 sides. We find the presence of her 4 children, Goddess Lakshmi on her owl, Goddess Saraswati on her swan, Lord Kartik on his peacock, and the elephant-headed Lord Ganesh on his mouse. Devi Durga herself is portrayed accompanied by her Vahan, the lion, and slaying the buffalo demon Mohishashur with a Trishul. The festival is traditionally celebrated for 5 days. Shoshti, 6th day of the 14-day lunar phase in the month of Ashwin, to Dashami, the 10th day. But in Bengal, preparations and celebrations often begin as early as Mahalaya.
Mahalaya. The Mahalaya is celebrated roughly a week before Shashti. It is believed that on this day, Devi Durga begins her journey from her husband's abode on Mount Kailash to her maternal home on earth. On this day, thousands of Bengalis across the globe wake up at 4 a.m. out of nostalgia to listen to Mohishashur Mordini in the voice of the iconic Birendra Kishore Bhadra. This day marks the beginning of the final preparations for the festival. Across Bengal, artisans who had been making the idols finally give the finishing touches to their work and draw the eyes of Devi Durga in a ceremony known as Chokkhudan, or offering the goddess eyes, which is symbolic of making her alive.
Mahashoshti. Celebrated on the 6th day of the lunar phase, this day marks the beginning of the worship of the goddess with the beat of dhags or drums. It is believed that the goddess descends on the earth on this day and the Akal Bodhon worship is performed. As the legend goes, Lord Ram of Ramayan awakened the goddess 6 months before her original worship dates to get divine help in defeating Ravan the demonic king who had kidnapped and imprisoned Lord Ram's wife Sita. The Bengali Durga Puja since then has been occurring with the untimely awakening of the goddess in the autumn season following the Akal Bodhan rituals. The face of the idol is traditionally kept veiled till the evening of Mahashashti, when it is unveiled to the world and the worship begins with the Shandha Arati. Mahasaptami. This day marks the second day of the worship of the goddess. The traditional Pushpanjali, offering of flowers to the goddess while chanting Bosnan, is performed on the morning of Saptami. A whole banana plant is draped in a white sari with red border and dipped in the water of the Ganga and then placed next to Lord Ganesh as his wife. It marks the union of Lord Ganesh and his wife, the banana plant. It is an ode to the greenery and vegetation on earth, in which Shakti or female power of regeneration, resides. Usually, leaves of 8 other plants are tied to the banana plant, following the ritual of Navapatrika or the invocation of the goddess. Mahashtami. This day is considered to be the main day of the worship of Devi Durga. Various rituals like the Durga Arati, Pushpanjali, Dhunuchi Nach and Shandhi Pujo are performed. The Dhunuchi Nach is a traditional ritual where Bengali men and women perform a dance for the goddess, holding earthen pots containing burning coconut husk, camphor and dhunu, which gives it a sweet incense-like smell. This ritual is believed to provide power to the goddess, ode to the power of the feminine, the consideration of daughters of the households to be equivalent to the goddesses, and reinforces the notion of Devi Durga as the eldest daughter of a Bengali household. The Shandhi Pujo, which is another important ritual for Ashtami, marks the ending of Ashtami and the beginning of Navami Tithi the following day. The goddess is worshipped with 108 earthen lamps, 108 lotuses, and a garland of 108 bell leaves. These 108 earthen lamps are kindled by the devotees and presented before the Devi. The 108 lotuses are reminiscent of the way Lord Ram had worshipped and invoked Devi Durga. Mahanavami. This is the penultimate day of the celebration. Usually, the priests perform home and pray to Lord Vishnu to pardon any insufficiencies that had occurred during the worship of the goddess. Traditionally, this day used to be marked by various animal sacrifices. However, in lieu of the modern day, such barbaric rituals are condemned and no animals are harmed during the worship. Some families sacrifice vegetables like the winter melon or the bottle gourd in place of the animals, which are then cooked as the prasad for the goddess and her children. Bijaya Dashami. The final day of the Durga Puja brings an end to the tide of happiness and celebration of the Bengalis. Their hearts grow somber as they realize that it is time to bid farewell to their daughter till next year. However, the Bengalis celebrate this day with Devi Boron and Shidur Khela, where married women come forward to worship the goddess. They smear vermilion on her forehead and offer her sweets as a parting gift and show of love towards one of their own returning to her husband's house. The women also smear each other with vermilion and feed each other sweets as an act of final celebration. Finally, during the evening of Dashami, the idols of the goddess and her children are taken to the Ganga or nearby water bodies for the ritual of immersion. It marks the farewell the Bengalis offer to their beloved goddess. Chants of Ashche Bochor Abar Hobe ring throughout the air as the Bengalis say that they would wait for her to come home again next year. Thus ends the biggest festival of the Bengalis on a somber Dhaks, the essence of Durga Puja. One of the most integral parts of the Durga Puja is the presence and the playing of dhaks or large drums by the dhakis. The dhakis beat these drums with sticks, building up rhythms which accompany various rituals of the worship like the Shondha Arati, Dhunuchi Nach and Shondhi Pujo. The sound of the dhaks has become an emotion for the Bengalis as they associate the rhythms with the happiness and celebration of the Durga Pujas. The Durga Puja and the dhaks are considered inseparable and a heritage of Bengal. Modern day Durga Puja in Bengal. While the Bengalis have worshipped the goddess since time immemorial, the last 10 to 15 years have seen a marked change in the nature of celebrations. The festival now has become an opportunity for the community to come together and celebrate the Bengali culture along with the worship. The simple cloth pandals have been replaced by elaborate designer pandals which often adhere to different themes. Clubs hosting the Durga Pujas compete against each other to showcase their creativity in conceptualizing the pandals and the idols. Honorable Chief Minister Srimati Mamata Banerjee has made numerous efforts to propagate the Durga Puja and give it a cultural identity. From encouraging clubs to perform the festivals by giving them monetary aids, to arranging annual Durga Puja carnival where the best idols from across Bengal are brought to be showcased to the world before the immersion. She has indeed revived the cultural identity of the festival along with the worship in a time where religious worship is a dwindling idea among many. For the young Bengalis, however, the Durga Puja is as much a propagation and celebration of their culture and heritage as it is the worship of the Mother Goddess who is welcomed as a daughter in every Bengali household.